Hello, so I'm back. So I've come on now to do a spread. Um, I've got the 365 Tarot spread book, and Tribal Woman yesterday asked me how many spreads in there was past life or ancestor spreads. So I said I'd have a check, and if there was any, I'd pop on today and do one. So that's what I'm here for. There's only, out of the 365, there's only four ancestor spreads and one small past life lover spread. So if you just wanted a book for that, then it's probably not the book for you, because like I said, there's only 5 in total of them kind of readings. So I'm doing what is called the Spiritualism spread. And I'm using my stretch tarot, as I always do with these sort of readings. And I've already done them, because with these sort of readings I don't just shuffle and deal cards. I go on jumpers, and sometimes they can come straight away, sometimes it can take a little while for one to jump out. So I've already put them out. A couple of them, 2 jumped out, and I put them back in and they jumped out again. So they're obviously the ones that I needed, even both of them, even though I usually just use one. So that's why some of them will have 2 and other ones have only got the 1. So the first question is, who is here? And we got the 7 of Pentacles with the words patience on the top. So this is somebody who was known to be patient, someone who's probably been patient to get through to me, but obviously because the question was who is here, it was somebody who was known for waiting quite happily, being patient. And because it's the Pentacle suit, it's somebody who probably invested money even, and was waiting for the growth to come, and could be patient waiting for the growth and what have you. And as soon as this card, somebody came up in mind for me, and the next 2 cards kind of confirmed it. But the person who I was thinking of was very patient, and she did invest money, and she did live off from what she invested when she was early, and she was very, very patient in allowing that to sort of come to fruition and what have you. But her whole personality was, she was very patient. So then the next question is, what do you look like? And this is where I got 2. I got the Queen of Cups and also the 3 of Hearts, which again, they kept jumping out. So I knew these was the ones. So this Queen of Cups, it says at the top emotions, and this lady who was my great aunt, who I looked after for the last couple of years of her life, was an emotional lady, but she was also very forthright. If she had something to say, she'd say it. She had a very stern side to her, but she was very kind, very loving lady. But the sorrow in her life was quite predominant all the way through her life, I think, because she married someone who was 30 years older than her. So they never had children. He died when she was only 50, and she lived to be 80, I think she lived to be about 87. So she spent a lot of her life living by herself. She always wanted children, but she never had children of her own. So she always had that heartbreak of never having children, losing her husband at such a young age, and she lost her dad as a young girl, and her mum as a young woman. So she outlived all of her brothers and sisters. I think there was only one after her. She outlived everybody. So her life was one of heartbreaks. So I do believe this is who is come through to me. The next question was, what have you come through? Why have you come through today? And I got the Sun. So she's come through to bring me some happiness, to make me smile, to give me that energy boost that I need. And this is something she would have done if she was here. She loved to have a laugh, and we used to have a good giggle together. So this is what question 3. What have you come through for? She's come through to give me some energy, some bright, happy energy to make me smile and just make me feel better. Question 4. What do I need to know? Again, I've got 2 jumpers. Again, I put them in. Again, they come out. So the first one is the Page of Wands with the words restlessness, and then the Ace of Pentacles. This has been coming out quite a lot for me lately. So what do I need to know? Oh no, this is why have you come through today? Sorry, why she's come through. No, I mean that's wrong, isn't it? No, it is. Yeah. What do I need to know? I was right the first time. So there is the energy of new beginnings coming for me if I wish to take them, because I am getting a bit restless in what's going on in my life at the minute, which obviously I am, and especially in my creative outlets and what have you. Because when I get anxiety and what have you, I kind of get very, I don't want to do nothing. I don't start nothing, I don't finish nothing. And it's very hard to get back into that groove, if you like. And I do become very restless because I want to, but my head just won't let me. So I am at this point where things are very restless for me at the minute in that respect. That I want to get on with things, but at the minute, I'm just struggling to get my head together to be able to do it. But I love the idea of the Ace of Pentacles coming out with it, because this is telling me that, you know, there's new energies coming in, what will help me to take back, you know, to take back that you know, those feelings and what have you, and sort of to start out anew and to sort of to find new beginnings after the challenges. I've just got to be the one who takes it. There's a potential there to start over and to regain my way. So that's been coming up a lot, so I quite liked that. The next question is, why is this important? And again, I've got 2 jumpers. And the Ace of Swords and also the King of Pentacles. Now my guide is a Native American, I've said this before, and his at the top is guidance. So if I can get myself back on track and connect back to my guide, and really listen, which meditation at the minute is a bit hard, but if I can do this, then if I can listen, then I will again be given the opportunity, you know, this energies of coming in will bring me more clarity and the potential to find my way and clear through all the clutter what's going on in my head. So that is why it's so important for me that I reconnect and start over, because it will help me clear all this jumble and mess up in my head. So that was nice. Number 6, what is my message? And I got the 6 of Cups. So this tells me, yes, remember the past, remember the people in the past that I loved, remember the bad things in the past, the emotions of the past that, you know, probably brought me where I am today. But then let them go. Don't keep hold of them. I can't change anything what's happened in the past. I can't alter the loss of anybody in my past, or all those emotional hurts and that what I went through. Can't do nothing about them. So I've just got to release them. Don't stay in the past. Release them and move forward. So this is a kind of a good, strong message for me today. And then the final one is, what will happen if I can follow your advice? And I received the Temperance. So if I can follow this advice, I'm going to be more balanced in mind, body and spirit. And life will get back to that balance that I need in my life right now, rather than all this clutter and rubbish going on in my head. I just need to let go of what I need to let go of. No, there's nothing I can do to change it. And temperance brings healing too, so that's nice. If I can do this, then healing will come, and I will get my life back into balance. So overall, that was quite a nice reading. So I thought I'd share that with Tribal Woman, so she could see what is available in that book. But like I said, as a whole, there is only 5. So thank you for watching, and I will speak to you soon. Bye.